Okay, welcome everybody to another class of Better Balance with me. I'm Elsa Hodge. I hope you're going to enjoy this today. There's a couple of things that I will proceed to tell you about, and that is each of these following exercises. Remember to have a sturdy, reliable chair with you. It doesn't need to be too fancy. Any simple folding chair, they're saying, but doesn't have to be folding, will do. Just make sure you can sit up straight, touch your feet to the floor and move it around easily if necessary. Also remember that the repeats are the starting point. Don't overdo it. Feel free to start smaller and build up to the recommended reps if you need to. Always listen to your body while working out. And if you have any medical issues with any part of your body and the particular exercise we're doing is going to impact on that, please just don't do it. Wait until the next thing comes that you can do, and hopefully just look after your body. But keep moving, and that's what we'll be trying to do here with these exercises. All right, I'll just proceed now, and we'll start with everyone sitting up nice and straight, and we'll start with the neck, and we'll work down as I usually do through the body, and then we'll do some, after we do the chairs, we'll do some standing, and then we'll come back and do some more seated brain gym, and then we'll go up and do some more standing, and then come back and we'll see how time goes. So starting at the neck, I will be, just keep your head, this is fairly precise because we're trying to get certain muscles here at the back of our neck. So take your chin across to as far as you can to the whichever side you prefer. I'm going to the right, and then bring it back to the centre, and then across to the other side, and then back to the centre, across to the first side, and back to the centre, and across to the other side, and back to the centre. Now we're going to do the underarm points. So take your chin across to the first underarm point, and then just drop it down. And you may feel the muscle at the back of the neck that we're targeting there. And then lift your chin and bring it back to the centre. Take it across to the other underarm point. Drop your chin down, and you may feel that muscle again on the other side. And then lift your chin up and bring it across to the centre, across to the first underarm point. Drop your chin down. Bring it up again, across to the centre, to the other side, down and up and back to the centre. The next exercise is going to be ear to shoulder. So whichever ear you like, take it over towards your shoulder. Don't bring your shoulder up, just take your ear down to your shoulder, and you'll feel the muscle on the opposite side stretching, and that's what we want. Bring your head up to the straight position, and we'll do the other side, ear to shoulder, and then back to the centre, ear to shoulder again on the first side, and back to the centre, and ear to shoulder on the second side, and back to the centre. And then we're going to just go over those points. So I take it chin across to the whichever side you prefer, and then just drop it down gently and take it across all of those points and over to the other side, and then back down again, across and back to the first side. And we only need to do that, that will do, and that takes care of the neck. The next part is coming down to the shoulders. So we need our shoulders to be nice and loose, so we'll do nice shoulder rolls. Leave nice and loose, so round and round we go. Once you get them moving, and they stop, well, mine still crackle and pop. Anyway, round and round, and then we can start doing fancy things one at a time, or on some shrugs, do some shrugs, and just wriggle and wriggle and wriggle and loosen them up, get them all moving. Lovely. We don't want anything stiff and stuck. So the next part of that is we're going to go head down our arms, but first off we're going to do a little bit on our side. So we'll lift our arm up, curl it over the top, and you'll feel a stretch along the side there. And then back to the centre and down. And we'll do the other side up, over, little stretch along the side, back and down. We'll do that one more time, up, over, back and down. And again, up, over, back and down. The extension of that is to go, take your arm up and drop your palm down the back of your neck, bring your other hand up to the shoulder and just pull it across, elbow, pull it across for just a slightly stronger stretch on that side, back to the centre, undo, undo. Now we'll do the other arm up, palm down the back, hand up to elbow, and just pull it a little bit more of a stretch. Back to the centre, undo and undo. Now going along the arms, now we're going to do the flyaway. So we do little circles in both directions. So we'll go one direction first, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and other way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're going to do bigger circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wonderful. Now, travelling on down, we'll come to our wrists. So we'll just warm them up. We don't want stiff wrists. So we'll just give them a little wriggle around, a bit of a shake, loosen up, and wriggle, wriggle, loosen, loop. And then now we'll do the stretches on both sides. So the stretch on the underside, we usually do a prayer. Oops. And then hold that for a few seconds, turn it over and do the top side of the wrist. And then back to a prayer. Oops. And then underside of the wrist. And then from there we'll do rotations. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very good. Now we'll proceed to the other next part, and that's the palms of the hands. So nice stretch out and hold for a few seconds and relax. Nice stretch out again, hold for a few seconds and relax. Nice stretch out again, and you can give them a wriggle if you want, and relax. And from there we go to our knuckles. So to do that we do what I call a claw. So we bring them all, we want all of these knuckles to bend and be flexible. So hold that for a minute and then relax. And again we'll claw, and then relax, and claw, and then relax. So then we've got nice mobility in our fingers. So the next part is to do push-ups with the fingers. We need strong fingers. So index finger to thumb, middle finger to thumb, ring finger to thumb, and little finger to thumb. Index finger to thumb, middle finger to thumb, ring finger to thumb, and little finger to thumb. Index finger to thumb, middle finger to thumb, ring finger to thumb, and little finger to thumb. And that's, just give that a little wriggle. And now flex those wrists again. Nice shake, up and down. And wriggle, wriggle, wriggle. And I'm doing this out here because the speaker doesn't like me putting things in front of it. So, right. So that's our wrist done. Now we're coming back to our core, and we're going to start off with continue on with a twist. So I just do this to orientate myself. I'll turn to one side, and then back to the centre, and across to the other side, and back to the centre, across to the first side, and back to the centre, across to the second side, and back to the centre. And the next part of that is going to be the extension. We warm it up and we take a little bit further each time to reach around and grab the side of your chair. And then we'll come up and over, reach round and grab the other side. Come up, reach across and touch the first side. And then up, over and touch the second side. You can see we're warming up all these muscles, starting with the obliques. Next part of this is to do what I call the canoe. So we get our pretend paddle up here and we dip it in and pull it back. Bring it up to the front, dip it in on the other side and pull it back. Bring it up to the front, dip it in, pull it back. And up to the front again, dip it in, pull it back. Up to the front again, dip it in, pull it back. And one more time up to the front, dip it in and pull it back. So that's the starting of the core. Now we're going to start the bottom and work back up. So we'll just get some circulation in our feet. In the cold weather, this is good to get the circulation down there. We don't like cold feet. So when we've got the blood circulating down there, then while we're there, we'll do a few little feet exercises. So we'll go heels up, toes up, 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 heels up, toes up. Right, and while we're there, put feet together, and we're going to go toes out, toes in, heels out, heels in, toes out, toes in, heels out, heels in, toes out, toes in, heels out, heels in, toes out, toes in, heels out, heels in. So this is a warm up for the next one. Next one is going to be the big steps. So we're climbing big rocks somewhere in the world, wherever you like, but we're going to lift our knees and our feet right up as if we're climbing a big rock. So up we go, climbing up the pyramids or somewhere, Great Wall of China, or just the rocks out in the Flinders Ranges maybe, anything where we take big steps up and up and up. And you can see it's a sneaky way of making us use all these muscles. And then we're warming up for the next exercise, which is the big core one. And this uses a lot of muscles. And that's where we point our elbow and our knee, opposite knee together. So bring them together, say hello, off to the other side. And here we go. Hope this doesn't interfere with the voice too much. And so it's a big exercise. It makes everything work. It's a good one to do. Probably uses lots of calories for the calorie counting people. And wonderful for the core. So, how are we going? That's enough, I'm conked out now. So after that we go back down now to our leg extensions. So out we go, and we're up and down, 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 up and down. That's enough, I'm getting carried away. The next one is to come up and toe point. Point forward, point back, point forward, point back, point forward, point back, forward, point back, point forward, point back, point forward, point back, and down. The other side. Point forward, point back, 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 and I've lost count and down. The next one is to do ankle rotation. So up we go again, and around we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, hand other way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, that takes care of that. Now I think that's the end of that. Oh, no, there's one more I've forgotten. So we'll do our spine now. So we need to just, all the little muscles in between the vertebrae we need to stretch. So this one is for that. And we just go forward, down, 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 and down, down as far as we can. And then down. We just sit there for a minute. Just let our little muscles stretch out. And then when you think they've had a little stretch, then we start coming up again. Up, 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 up. Nice and straight. We'll do that one more time. Go down. Down, 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 down. Give them a little rest. And then up, 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 up. And now we do, the extension of that is to do sunrise and sunset. So up with your arms, sunrise, up to the middle of the day, and then down again to the evening and into the night. And as you come into the night, you bend right forward and we stretch right down into midnight, way down here, and then sit there for a sec, middle of the night, and then dawn comes and up we come again. Sunrise, 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 up, 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 out to a beautiful day, down to the evening, and back down into the night, and down we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, our spine should be nice and happy now, all stretched out. So now we will go to the exercises behind the chair. So standing, oh, no, sit down again, sorry. We're going to do the standing up one, which is crossing our arms, sorry about the speaker, crossing our arms and standing up and sitting down and standing up, rock forward and sitting down. Just make sure your feet are well positioned to hold your weight when you come up, and sitting down again and standing up and sitting down. And what you're doing here is strengthening those muscles that help you get up and down out of the chair. We don't want to lose that. Okay, from there we will come behind the chair. I'll just push this forward a little bit. So I'm going to fling my legs around in a minute. So we're standing behind the chair and we'll go up on our toes and back on our heels, up on our toes, back on our heels, up on our toes, back on our heels, up on our toes, and back on our heels. So from there we will do leg lifts to the side. So out we go, out to the side, out to the other side, out to the side, out to the side. If I'm going too fast, just go slower. And out to the side, out to the side, out to the side, out to the side. And this exercise helps the hip circle in its little socket in there. We need to keep that moving in all directions and don't want it to get stuck either. So that helps that. Going on from there, we will do side steps. So from your chair, keep it handy in case you need it. Step to the side, feet together, back to the centre, feet together, out to the other side, feet together, back to the centre, feet together, out to the side, feet together, back to the centre, feet together, out to the other side, feet together, and back to the centre, feet together. Now that we've done that, we're going to pretend that we have a brick on either side of us, and we're going to lift our feet over that brick. We're going to do the same stepping, but we're going to lift our feet. This is to help us remember to lift our feet. So here we go, lifting our feet over the brick, out to the side, and feet together. Back over the brick, back to the centre, feet together. Out to the other side, over the brick, feet together. Back to the centre, over the brick, feet together. Over the brick, feet together. back to the centre, over the brick, feet together. One more time over the brick and feet together, and back over the brick and feet together. So that's good. That gets it into the memory, that make it stick there. Another exercise that I like to do is called, I call it stepping back. So what it is you're standing straight and just turn to the side slightly and take the foot back and lift the front one, put it down again, come to the centre, turn to the side slightly, take the other foot back, lift the foot, and if you do that a little bit faster, you can get a bit of a rhythm going. And it's called stepping back. And this stepping back action is supposed to be very good for your balance. That's why I've brought it into the mix. So any of these things to help us with our balance and help us with our stopping us falling over, actually. So we don't want to fall over, and this is all keeping us upright. Now there's another one, we'll finish that for now. The next one we're going to do is the calf stretch. You'll probably be familiar with this one. Just make sure you keep your heel on the floor and keep your foot in alignment, in a straight line. Don't kick it out, or because you're going to be targeting all the wrong muscles. If you keep it straight, we know you're getting the right muscles with this. So heel to the floor, and if you're very flexible, you can bend your front knee a bit, just to get that. And while we're doing that, we're opening the groin here as well. So we're doing two things, which I always like to do, two things at once. And then you just hold that for a while, and then you go back with the other one. Heel on the floor, nice stretch in the calf, opening that groin, and then back again, and we'll just do it one more time. Upright position, keep the upper body upright as well, and then do one more side, and that will be the end of that. And that's lovely. Okay, now, yes, there's another exercise we can do if you like. It's one I do at tennis actually. It's just to stretch this here. But if you've got dodgy knees, don't worry too much about it. And then we can do the other side. Stretching. You can see what I'm doing. It's a bit hard to, oh, hear my dodgy knees. Sorry about that. Okay, so that's just there's lots of these little exercises you can do, but these are just some that keep us going. Is there any more? Oh yes, there is one more. And this is called opening the groin. So we lift our knee up, bring it out and down. And you can see lifting up, you're opening the groin and bring it down. And the other side is up and out that way and bring it down. And as you can see, this is giving movement in that hip bone there. We need that movement. We don't want any of our joints to become stuck and immovable. We want to keep them flexible and keep them moving. Okay, from there we will go to our wall exercise, and I'll just move the chair out of the way now. Over here, there as well. And we'll find our little spot on the wall. The person in charge will help you find your spot on the wall. And when you've found this spot on the wall, we do what I call a posture check. So put your heels to the back of the board, your bottom to the back of the board, shoulders to the back of the board, and the back of your head to the board, and that is a straight posture. And when you do that, you'll feel your diaphragm lift up, and you'll be able to take a full breath of air in and fill your lungs with that oxygen that keeps us young and healthy, fit and well. Okay, that's just a reminder. From there we will go to the thing I call a police check. So this one, if you can still see me there, just keep the wall beside you and go heel to toe, 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 and then in reverse, heel to toe, heel to toe. You want to keep the wall beside you, heel to toe, heel to toe, heel to toe, heel to toe, and then again, heel to toe, heel to toe, heel to toe, heel to toe, heel to toe. As you get better with your balance, you'll be able to let the wall go, but until you feel confidence, just keep that there. I'm keeping that there as a demonstration. The next exercise I like, and this all strengthens these calf muscles, which we want all of these muscles to be nice and strong, and that's getting up on our tiptoes. So we do roughly the same little track. We don't have to be precise about this one. And then we do that in reverse too. So up on your toes, strengthen those calf muscles, backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards, and backwards and forwards, backwards and then forwards. And when you're at home, go up the passage backwards, tiptoes. You know, practice all this at home. Don't waste your time just walking. Get up on your toes and tiptoe. Okay, so then the next one I'm going to do is the wall push-ups, which I'm going to have to turn my back to you. But so turn around and probably just an arm's length to the wall, and then fall in, push against the wall and push back. Fall in, 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 push back. Fall in and push back. Then if we turn around on that spot with about that distance away, we're in about the right position to do our 3 pointers, what I call the 3 pointers. So that is point to the front, point to the side, point to the back and feet together. Other side, point to the front, point to the side, point to the back and feet together. And we can speed that up once you get used to it. Point to the front, point to the side, point to the back, feet together, point to the front, point to the side, point to the back, feet, woo! Feet together, point to the front, point to the side, point to the back, feet together, point to the front, point to the side, point to the back, feet together. So all these little things are sneaky ways to get you to balance on one leg. So going from that, we'll start the first of our balancing. So I'd like you to keep a wall beside you. So bring your weight across to your favourite foot with the wall beside you, and then with the other foot, just lift off a little bit, and don't be afraid to use the wall if you have to. It's all that wobbling is strengthening the muscles of your leg. So we hold that for about up to 10. So probably up to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we switch our weight to the other side, keeping our wall beside us if we need it. And when you're ready, lift your foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now the extension of that is to lift our knees. So this time we're going to lift our knee and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And other side, when you're ready, lift 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, the extension of that, if you want to give it a go, is to do what we call the yoga tree. So, and this just makes your balance a little bit different. So put your arms up in the air. When you're ready, on your favourite foot, lift 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Don't worry if you wobble, it's all very good. And we'll turn around to the other side. And when we're ready, hands in the air, lift your foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Don't worry if you wobble, you're strengthening your legs all the time as you do that. So from there we will go back and sit down because you're probably ready for a bit of a rest. Again, and we'll do our brain gym exercises. So not only do we strengthen the muscles of our body, we try and strengthen the muscles in our brain, I was going to say, but the neurons that join between the left and right lobes have got to be nice and strong, so we're going to do a couple of exercises that strengthen that up. And one of those is something you probably learned at school. It's called over and under. I call it over and under, so using my watch, over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under, over, over, under, over, under, over, under, over, so on and so on. So, and then the next one we probably learned at school too is the head tapping and tummy circling, and that's this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then we'll swap hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I see some very clever people are getting very good at this now, but we were all a bit rough in the beginning. So don't worry if you're rough to start off with, it'll come with practice. So the next one from there was, it's the 5 up, is it? 5 up and 1 up. And then we switch sides, 5 up, 1 up. We switch sides, 5 up, 1 up. And we switch sides again, 5 up, 1 up. 5 up, 1 up, 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 and so on. And there is a new one that I've bringing in. It's 5 up and 2 up, and I haven't mastered that yet. 5 up, 2 up, 5 up, 2 up, and so on. You can just, these things you can practice at home. As I say, during the ads when it's boring on the telly, just do all this stuff. And then the other one is the fist. So the fist up like this, straight line, sorry, straight line, and then we bring the fingers into the side of the palm like that. Oops, doesn't like me. Anyway, so we just switch like that. Oh, sorry everyone. So you know you've got the idea. And if you're having trouble sorting it out in the beginning, do this big sweep into the side like this, and then, sorry, into the side like that. So that's that one. Sorry. The next one is 2 up and 1 across. So 2 up and 1 across, 2 up and 1 across. 2 up, this is more an easier one. And 2 up and 1 across, 2 up, 1 across, 2 up, 1 across. We've got that, it's going well. Okay, 2 up, 1 across, and then from there we can do the hitchhiker, which is little finger and thumb going one way, do-do-do-do-do, and then you swap and you do little finger and thumb going the other way, do-do-do-do-do, and then you swap again and go do-do-do-do-do, and then the other side, do-do-do-do-do. Some people are getting very clever at that too, but I'm still a bit rusty. You can see I don't practice when I should. Well, we watch the ABC and there's no ads. Well, not many. That's where I miss out. I'll have to change that. Okay, so that's that. Going on from there, we do the eye exercises, which are associated with memory and activating brain. So the first of those is the eyes to the ceiling, eyes to the floor, eyes to the left, and eyes to the right. Eyes to the ceiling, eyes to the floor, eyes to the left, and eyes to the right. Eyes to the ceiling, eyes to the floor, eyes to the left, and eyes to the right. And I forgot to say, keep your head straight. Don't move your head, just move your eyes. So the next one from that is the eye roll, and this is teenage daughters are good at this. So it's eyes up to the top and rolling around and up again, up, down, out and up, out, down, out and up, out, down, out and up. And then we'll go the other way, out, down, out and up, 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 and I've lost count. So that's about the right number. Sorry about the noise. And okay, we're running out of time. Not yet. Okay, so then the next one is, what's that? I think I've done it. Oh, was there another item? That's it. Okay. Oh yes, I forgot our thumbnails. Thank you. I knew there was another one. So looking at our thumbnail, head straight, and we'll write our name in the air over here. And if you've got a long name, just shorten it. And there you are. And then do it with the other hand. Okay. Then we do the peripheral vision, which is blurring the front and just being aware where your thumbnail is. So we do both together. Sorry about the noise. And this one, as I've said before, it helps me with my driving. Instead of saying, oh, there's some cars going past, I can say, oh, there's 2 utes and a truck. So it's just a bit more detail comes in. So, okay, so that's, I think, the end of that. And we'll go, oh yes, you can also do the figure 8 lying on the side. I think they call that the infinity thing, yeah. So, and just follow it with your eyes. Oops, this little gadget doesn't like me waving my arms around, obviously. So, anyway, that's supposed to be really, really good for the brain. Anything that crosses from one side to the other apparently is really good for this stuff up here. So we've done that. Now we'll go back out to the wall and do another session of our wall work. So we'll start with our posture check again. I just feel these things are quite important. And standing up, diaphragm up, oxygen in. And remembering to stand nice and straight. We don't want to be an old person, do we? We want to be a nice, straight, young person. So, okay, so then the next part of that is the police check. Keep the wall beside you if you need it. And just heel to toe, 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 and then do that in reverse. Heel to toe, heel to toe, heel to toe, heel to toe, heel to toe. And I might turn the other way this time and go heel to toe, heel to toe, heel to toe, heel to toe, heel to toe. And then we'll do that in reverse, heel to toe, heel to toe, heel to toe, heel to toe. And I hope I don't get pulled up by the police, because I'm sure I won't be able to do that. The next one is to get up on our tiptoes, because we want to strengthen these calf muscles. So up we go on our tiptoes and tiptoe, 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 tiptoe. Up the passage, carrying the washing, and then we'll tiptoe backwards, empty-handed. Oh no, we'll take the dirty washing, and then we'll go back with a clean washing, da-di-da-di-da-di-da, and then back with the dirty washing. There we go. We've done lots of things all at once, doing tiptoes while we're doing it. So then we come back to our wall, and we'll do some push-ups again. We've got to keep these arm muscles strong. So about an arm's length to the wall, and when you're ready, fall in and push back. Fall in and push back, 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 all in and push back. And then if we turn around roughly on that same spot, we'll be ready to do our 3 pointers. So we'll start point to the front, point to the side, point to the back, feet together, point to the front, point to the side, point to the back, feet together, point to the front, point to the side, point to the back, feet together, point to the front, point to the side, point to the back, feet together, point to the front, point to the side, point to the back, feet together, point to the front, point to the side, point to the back, feet together. Right, so then we're ready to start on our balancing. So we'll do, oops, I'll try this way. Just keep the wall there if you need it. Take your weight across to your favourite leg, and when you're ready, lift the other one and we'll count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then other foot. When you're ready, lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then the extension of that is to lift our knees. So back on your favourite foot. When you're ready, lift your knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And switching to the other side. When you're ready, lift your knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the extension of that then is our yoga one, where we lift our arms, and when we're ready, lift your foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And on the other foot, when you're ready, lift your leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that completes the session. Thank you all very much. Oh, beg your pardon. No, don't go yet. One more to do, or maybe 2. So now we'll sidle up to the wall and lift our leg, press it against the wall, and we count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we'll turn around and do the other side. Lift your leg on the wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. And then we can do our squats. So just take your feet out a little bit from the wall and spread them so you've got a good balance on your feet, and then straighten your back against the wall and just slide down gently to where, and this is aimed at strengthening these upper legs, the thighs, and it does have a bit of an impact on your dodgy knees if you've got dodgy knees. Mine clack and clunk, but these thighs aren't too bad actually. And then come up when you're ready if you can. And then, but as you go, look, in due time you will strengthen up. You'll be surprised and thrilled a bit when you get it too. Just getting all these things nice and strong, and then coming up again when you're ready. And good if you can keep your back straight as well. Down we go, and then coming up. Very good. And that's, and then we will then finish off with our two good little exercises we do. The wind down ones that just come out where there's a bit of space, and then we'll start with our flip-flops. And this is just to wind down. We just relax, let everything go, let all the tension out, let all the worries and stuff go. Let the body just flip and flop, and flip and flop, and sort of takes you back to when you were a kid, out in a beautiful spring day, beautiful fresh air, just flipping and flopping for no reason at all, just flipping and flopping, and flipping and flopping, and flipping and flopping, and there I go, I'm off in fairyland. So when we've done that for a while, then we'll just finish off with our little hip rotations. So this we call the hula hoop. So we just go round and round, just slowly. That's about 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. way just to keep everything nice and even. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And thank you all very much for your attendance, and we'll have to see you again next week or tomorrow, whichever the case may be. Thank you very much, everyone. Stay well, stay fit, and we'll see you then. Bye.